Welcome back, guys. Over the past 24 hours, I have discovered the most obvious trade in crypto. Well, maybe not the most obvious, but it will seem like that after I bring it to you guys today. Today, we're going to talk about what my next trade will be in crypto and how you can get filthy rich this upcoming super cycle. So if you guys are excited for today's show, do us all a favor and destroy that like button. And without further ado, actually, if you're new to the channel, what's up? My name is Chasse. I realize that there's more and more of you guys subscribing every day. Welcome to the channel. It's amazing to have you guys. And I do have some fun alpha. I try to bring some for you every single day on this channel. And we've been doing all right. We've been doing pretty good. Without further ado, guys, let's get into today. And we're going to talk about Bitcoin first, as we always do, because it is important. It is very important. So you can see that we are looking good here. The charts are looking absolutely good, and there's a very good reason for that. And you can see all the trades are doing extremely well over here. And we got Bitcoin up $172,000, ETH up $27,000, and my Sol trade up $62,000. If you guys are interested in coming into the VVIP group, the instructions are in the description down below to tell you exactly how to do that. Amazing group, people all helping each other, alpha calls, and I tell you guys when I make big moves, big plays, what I'm doing in real time there. It's obviously much quicker than the time it takes me to come here and make a YouTube video. So what happened, guys? So yesterday, according to Woo Blockchain, March 12th, the total net inflow into Bitcoin ETFs reached $1.05 billion, setting the new record for the highest single day net inflow since the first trading day of the ETF, representing an increase of approximately 56% compared to the net inflow of 673 million on February 28th. So as you can see, guys, on this chart here, it is like I've told you guys before. A lot of people think that this is like we're in a frothy market or we're about to top out. I get asked this question all the time. But like I've described time and time again, just so you guys understand what's going on, the biggest players aren't even here yet. And you can, it's just unbelievable what's happening. And Michael Saylor will explain this to you right now in very plain English.
Real estate because they expect
because they want to sell it eventually, Michael. I mean, let's be honest. Most of the people who are, yes, sure, some people pass it on to their children, but like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit. So let me say it a different way. Okay. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor.
But it's true. It's true, guys. I mean, like I've said in the past couple of videos so passionately, Bitcoin is the ultimate store of value. And even Elon Musk coming out here acknowledging the obvious. So he's retweeting this that says, these scam coins are getting crazy. Someone just shilled me a 27 trillion in circulation, unlimited supply cap, only one node, 25% of supply is minted in the last 6 months. 1% of holders own 30% of it. Joking, it's the US dollar. And Elon Musk says, yeah, true. Guys, it's not just the US dollar, right? It's all fiat currency. And this is what I'm saying. Bitcoin is becoming the world reserve currency. It is the smartest decision for anyone with the least risk, the most upside. And as you can see from this chart here, these ghosts, this yellow and this white one are the kind of trajectory of the last cycles. And you can see this current cycle here is far outperforming. It's more parabolic than the last two cycles as well. And Ansem coming out here saying that alt BTCs look like this, and the timeline keeps saying it's frothy. This is the this is Phantom chart, guys. And remember, alt season will eventually come, and this will explode. The alts are about to go. I don't know when. Right? We have to watch dominance decrease, but when it happens, I mean, even what we've been doing so far has been working out really well. But So this is the barbell strategy. We've talked about this on the channel before. And so Miles says, the barbell strategy. Many ultra successful investors have utilized this portfolio construction. It consists of investing in the two extremes of high risk and no risk assets while avoiding medium risk choices. And you can kind of tell that like that's where we've been hanging out recently, haven't we? We've been hanging out in the major caps, right? The Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, Avax kind of region, the new shiny big caps. And we've been in the ultra high risk, ultra degen kind of areas. And it's been working out for us quite well. And guys, as I've been telling you before, once Solana broke through this $160 level, it's clear skies to 180. And after that, you have a little bit of resistance up until 200. And we'll talk a little bit more about where we expect Sol to go. But this long that I'm in right now, I expect it to get pretty crazy as Solana keeps pumping. It's quite proven here that Solana is going to outperform in this cycle. Now, what Ansem is about to say here, or what he did say, is probably true. However, I value my Bitcoin so much. You know, I've got my Bitcoin that's sitting in a hardware wallet that I will never touch. Never touch. But anyway, what Ansem says here is likely converting all Bitcoin to Solana over the next month or so at 0.002 Sol per Bitcoin. Hard for me to see a scenario where Bitcoin outperforms Sol for the rest of the cycle. Solana trade was much riskier before the current metrics on usage were easily on par with ETH. Expect Sol to 3x. And you can see this is the Sol and Bitcoin chart. And so basically, you know, Ansem's just thinking that eventually when Bitcoin dominance drops, Solana is going to explode. And what he means by that is basically if Bitcoin does a 3x from here, then Sol will do 9x. And I guess that means if it does a 12x, Sol will do 36x or something. I don't know. But, you know, for me, I'm very conservative with my Bitcoin. I do think this is probably a good strategy. And, you know, sometimes I look back on things and think the trade was so easy. And I look back at like the bear market, for example, and I see, you know, when I could have bought certain tokens that were so obvious for like $1 or something, right? Or whatever they were, and they pumped like 50x by now, and Bitcoin's only up, you know, what, 4x, and I knew that they were blue chips, and I knew they were way undervalued, and I knew, but for me, it's still really hard to give up my Bitcoin, and so I will be looking. I do probably admit that I think I'm underexposed to Solana. As much as I love it, I do think that I should probably stack some more. What I will probably do, just between us, you and me, I will probably go to one of the Solana lending platforms like SolLend or something, or I forget the other one. Like I use Aave for looping method. And guys, I will bring that video very soon because it is time for me to do another loop in Aave. And I'll probably do that with Solana as well because I need more liquidity right now. So I will show you guys how to do that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry. It's essentially the same method that Michael Saylor uses. And also, I didn't include it in the show today, but Coinbase is also going to do same. Like I take out, I think like $100 million line of credit and against their equity so they can buy more Bitcoin. Like it's just a good strategy. I do that with Aave. I will show you guys how to do that in a coming video. This is just the Grayscale premium on Solana, and basically saying institutions are buying it through Grayscale right now through the trust because they're not allowed to buy in the open market, and they're paying, you know, $500. So OXJPEG is saying so he thinks that we'll get $600 Solana before end of summer. And of course, if you're bullish on Solana like I am, ultra bullish, then you have to be bullish on, my opinion, the number one meme, which is WIF. And as you can see, Sol's breaking through this resistance like we said, and you better believe that if Sol continues to outperform, the number one Coin with a hat is going to run along with it. And ladies and gentlemen, as we are so happy to see this, basically right now, literally right now, Dogwifhat is at the all-time high. Everybody that got in, and guys, this is the benefits of being in the VIP group that's free. I shared this in my alpha, in my little channel. I said, guys, I'm going into this Dogwifhat. That was at $40 million valuation. Let's just see that the 7 billion, that's million, that's billion, divided by 40, 1, 2, 3 million. 67.5x, guys. And imagine, I mean, I have a hard time seeing a world where this doesn't go to, this has got, Solana is going to outperform this bull market. Last bull market, there was problems, right? It kept going down. People were doubting it. I was one of the haters, and I've been flipped into a lover of Solana, right? Because they fixed their problems, they innovated, they went through hell, and they came back super strong, right? And this is the meme, the Dogwifhat, guys. And the fact that we're coming into this super cycle, and my thesis that you guys know on memes, I mean, I still think this thing has like minimum. I honestly think that this is going to go over 100 billion. I think that there's still a 40x from here. Yeah, and if that does happen, holy moly. And of course, so as we were talking about, the Dogwifhat is going on the Sphere in Las Vegas, the most degenerate place in the world. I mean, dude, this is amazing PR. Congratulations to all you WIF holders, and thank you, Ansem, and everyone else who donated to making this happen and pumping our bags. I'm speechless right now. Speechless. And Jensen, guys, we'll come back. Whatever, we'll talk about it now. So Jensen, as we talked about with the conference coming up almost, we talked about it, 12 million just a few days ago. It's at, but all up to 100. People are like, oh, what the hell, blah, 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 crash down. This is just early sellers, all these guys getting out. And it's looking strong, guys. I mean, right now it's 4x from when we talked about it just like last week. I mean, come on. People expect too much too soon. Markets range more than they trend. They go up for 2 to 3 weeks, and then they range for 2 to 3 months. It's why the patient win. I wouldn't be surprised to see larger cap meme coins range whilst more legit projects move higher over the coming weeks. I'm seeing a shift into L1s, both modular and monolithic. If you want to play the meme coins, choose lower cap, higher beta ones within ecosystems that are trending. Avax, for example. And as our boy Hasaka over here shilling Avax. So what are we doing? We're bullish on Avax. And as you can see, it has had a nice little pump here over the past 7 days. And remember, guys, when I brought to you guys cock, the grande cock at 29. And, this is it. Like, this is a very bullish chart. You can see here that it's got real volume, $15 million of daily, $29 million valuation, now sitting at 408. This is crypto, ladies and gentlemen. It is the premier, like it or hate it. This is it. This is the premier meme coin on Avax cock. This thing, as long as Avax continues to run, this thing is going to $1 billion plus for sure. It's up 15x since we first started talking about it. And that was December 11th. And if Avax really outperforms, like I've said before, where it really starts to shine because of things like Gunzilla, Shrapnel, you know, they're all doing the Avalanche subnets. And if this comes out and shows that Avalanche is the shit, then Cock Inu could even pull some crazy multi-billion-dollar valuation from here as well. Another thing too is, guys, Injective hitting all-time highs just 21 hours ago. So Injective ecosystem. So what do we do there? Well, let's look at some beta plays. So I'm not buying Injective, but Injective has been on a tear. It's all-time highs. And so we want to look at the Injective ecosystem. It is developing. Remember we talked about in that show a while back, there was a $150 million ecosystem fund by Pantera and somebody else to build out this Injective ecosystem. And on March 7th, as we can see here, they just launched this inEVM, which essentially allows Ethereum or Solidity developers to build on Injective with the speed and interoperability of Cosmos. So cheap, fast, interoperable EVM. I expect Injective ecosystem to continue to explode. TVL, what is the most? Well, I'm liquid staking, okay, but DojoSwap. DojoSwap is the premier DEX, not only DEX, but Launchpad, NFT, airdrops, kind of an entire cohesive ecosystem. And you can see circulating market cap right here is only 31 million. And guys, this is really good to see. When the circulating market cap is half of the TVL, it's a very good sign of a very strong protocol. So you can see they have a launchpad, and also Dojo is supported directly from the Injective ecosystem, Injective team. So it is like their preference. And because of that, when projects are coming into the Injective ecosystem, they will probably use DojoSwap for their DEX and as a launchpad, and they will probably, if just for staking Dojo, you will probably be getting airdrops from all the projects launching in the Injective ecosystem. Quite bullish, and it's only a $31 million market cap. And on Injective, guys, there's two memes. Kira is the one that we're looking at right now. I don't know. It's just a meme. But again, the cat narrative. This seems to be a reoccurring theme here, guys, the cat narrative. And it's just this cat, you know, and you know, is it funny to me? No. No. But it is the premier meme coin right now on Injective. So I want to show you guys this, which is very impressive.
Great success. I've never seen an opportunity like this for normal retail investors to get into projects of this caliber. I just don't think it exists.
Thank you, everybody that participated. It was amazing. And now that the world has seen what All Street can do, every great project is going to want to have Commonwealth on the cap table because they know now what the 99% can do. And imagine as this grows, you guys were just the very, very beginning of what it is. Soon we will be launching the first paid fund powered by the All Street Oracles, the powerhouse of sophisticated investors we have as the All Street Oracles. Those guys helping to bring the best deals in the world to you guys for the world's first open, democratized, paid fund launching in April. Catch you guys on All Street.
I love it. Let's look at these stats, guys. So All Street just flexed, and this is why it matters. 1.6 million online and on-chain missions completed, 3,124 missions every hour, 13 million free fund impressions on X, 1,712,354 total growth across free fund partner projects. This is why projects are going to want Commonwealth on the cap table. And we're just getting started, ladies and gentlemen. The party's just getting started. 63,000 registrations on Commonwealth application. This is a brand new app, guys, and there's already 63,000 users. Growth is phenomenal. The first free fund project, Nibiru, launched at 10x, already putting that $2.4 million up almost $1 million already. So this is the project that the world wants, baby. This is it. And it's growing fast, and I'm so excited for you guys to be part of this. I can't even tell you how excited I am. Launching in April, like guys, in a month, less than a month, on paid. So yeah, I'm just so happy to see this come to life and open up the doors to you guys to be able to actually invest in a fund that gets amazing, high quality VC deal flow. And yeah, it's just super stoked. All right, guys, let's look at let's just go over a couple of the calls that we made recently. Closed AI. Again, I mean, this is like no joke volume, 7.34 million. Still not a lot of holders, but like it's something. Remember, I just dug this out of nowhere, and not nowhere, right? But I showed you guys my thesis on it, and I'm pretty sure no one else is talking about this at all. Is this going to continue to run or not? I honestly don't know. But I told you guys the thesis yesterday. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. I don't know. So Jensen as well, guys. Yeah, we talked about that earlier. 4x from when we mentioned it. Type AI, also beautiful chart since we mentioned it last, guys. And Nyan meme coin, again, cat theme. Again, not a lot of volume, not a lot of holders, but again, the team is working on something I think quite big. And again, the cat memes are on fire. And guys, the paid. Okay, so right now where I am, I'm actually in our office, and my house is over there. And so you see a different environment right now. My girlfriend's mother's actually sleeping in the room next to where I'd make my videos usually, so I came over here. Anyway, too much information. But guys, we are working on some really cool stuff that I can't wait to share with you. But in the meantime, we can show you that we have actually commenced the first buyback and burn. So dear paid community, today we are sharing a crucial update and details about our buyback and burn. The recent Aether Games launch was successfully raised $1 million, and $100,000 were raised via the transaction fee launches. Here is how the funds are allocated. So 50% was used to burn. We also matched that out of treasury just to double the burn. 20% is going to liquidity provisioning, because having deep liquidity is essential for people to be able to buy and sell large amounts without large amounts of slippage. This will increase exponentially. 5% goes to a marketing budget that will be for the community fund, and 25%, 25K goes to the community fund, which will be launching in the not too distant future, which will give you guys the opportunity to invest with using money generated by the protocol that you get to benefit from those returns. It's very exciting. Can't wait for that to launch. And yeah, we have the whole team here with us in our office that flew in for paid. We have some really, really exciting projects that we've lined up that we will announce soon. And also some really new cool things on the economic model that I can't wait to tell you guys about. But you'll have to wait until then. And guys, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are. I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye-bye.